Welcome to What's on Hollywood, where we break down the most epic battles from across the multiverse. And today, we are stepping into a confrontation unlike anything we've ever imagined. A battle between two of the most powerful beings ever created in Marvel Comics. One, a child born from brilliance with the raw power to sculpt universes. The other, a woman reborn as a cosmic force, who rewrites fate with clarity and cosmic wisdom. This is Franklin Richards versus the White Phoenix of the Crown. This isn't your typical superhero showdown. We are talking about beings whose thoughts shape existence, whose emotions ripple through time and space. These are not just characters, they are metaphors for the limits of power, imagination, and divine responsibility. So buckle up as we explore their origin stories, power levels, reality-bending feats, deeper philosophies, and ultimately settle the debate: who would win in a battle that could reset the entire multiverse? This is Marvel Ultimate Power Showdown, and it starts now. Origins of power. Born to create, reborn to judge. Let us begin at the beginning, because when gods go to war, their origins matter. Franklin Richards is the mutant son of Reed and Sue Richards of the Fantastic Four. But calling him a mutant barely scratches the surface. He is an Omega-level reality warper with the ability to craft entire universes while still in elementary school. He didn't train for centuries or earn power through divine trials. He was born with it, the kind of power that terrifies even the celestial. At one point, Franklin created a pocket universe to save the Marvel continuity itself, a god in a child's body. In contrast, Jean Grey was immortal once. A powerful telepath and telekinetic, yes, but human. Her journey to becoming the White Phoenix of the Crown was filled with struggle, sacrifice, and painful transformation. As host to the Phoenix Force, she fell into darkness as the infamous Dark Phoenix. Consumed by grief and rage, she destroyed entire civilization. But in her final ascension, Jean Grey merged fully with the Phoenix in its purest form, the White Phoenix. This was not just power, it was transcendence. She became a cosmic caretaker, not through birthright but through wisdom earned in fire. Franklin represents innate potential. Jean represents evolution and self-mastery. One is the spark of creation, the other the guiding flame. Greatest feats, rewriting reality itself. Now let's talk achievements, because feats are where power meets purpose. Franklin Richards once rebuilt the multiverse after Secret Wars. He worked alongside Molecule Man, wielding powers vast enough to redefine existence. He transformed Galactus from a world devourer into his herald, flipping the cosmic hierarchy on its head. He's defeated Celestials, created new life, and even, in some timelines, survived beyond the end of everything to birth new reality. And this one's just raw power. It was creation through thought. He could build galaxies like a child builds with blocks. His imagination was infinite, but also dangerously unshaped. Meanwhile, the White Phoenix isn't just a rebuilder, she is a healer of cosmic narratives. In New X-Men, Here Comes Tomorrow, Jean Grey, as the White Phoenix, rewrote a broken, post-apocalyptic timeline corrupted by Beast. She reset the future itself, realigning destiny and restarting the X-Men legacy. Her presence is so powerful, so complete, that she does not just act. She restores balance to what should be. In Avengers vs. X-Men, the Phoenix chose multiple hosts, but it was always Jean, in her most ascended form, who displayed true control over it. Her power transcends time, space, even memory. While Franklin creates raw possibilities, Jean refines them. She does to just mold reality, she judges its worth. Limits and philosophy, the curse of omnipotence. Now let us dig deeper. Because the most interesting thing about absolute power is how it is handled. Franklin Richards has often been portrayed as a tragic figure. Despite his godlike abilities, he remains emotionally tied to the human experience. Sometimes he's a scared boy. Other times, an arrogant creator. But always he aware of what he could become. A tyrant, a destroyer, or a savior. His greatest fear is being defeated. It's losing his humanity. That's why he limits himself. It's why Reed and Sue work so hard to raise him with love and discipline, because without moral grounding, Franklin, as power, could unravel existence itself. In contrast, Jean Grey has already faced her darkness. As the Dark Phoenix, she caused unimaginable destruction. But as the White Phoenix, she rises above those failures. She becomes power-tempered with grace. Her philosophy is not to avoid using power, but to wait until it absolutely necessary. She does run from what she is. She accepts it and uses it wisely. She is the embodiment of restraint, not out of fear, but from understanding. Franklin is afraid of becoming something monstrous. Jean has already been there and chosen to return as something greater. And that's what makes this so compelling. Franklin's struggle is potential versus consequence. Jean's struggle is redemption versus purpose. And in the cosmic arena, intention matters as much as strength. Final showdown, who would truly win? Now, let us step into the battlefield, not a planet or galaxy, but the quantum membrane between realities. A realm shaped not by fists, but by thought. Franklin Richards appears, glowing with the power cosmic, his fingers weaving nebulae and stars like yarn. With each blink, he creates worlds. With each breath, he bends natural law. Against him rises the white phoenix, calm, radiant, blazing with the fire of all things that were, are, and could be. Her flame is not destruction, it is truth. Franklin unleashes cosmic storms, tears open rifts in causality. Jean responds not with defense, but with understanding. She rewinds moments, gently correcting the chaos. Where Franklin's energy surges in waves of creation, Jean's flame balances, assessing each ripple, each fracture. The battle isn't just force versus force, it will versus wisdom. Franklin shapes endless possibilities, but Jean decides what should remain. Every universe he makes, she inspects. Every timeline he opens, she edits. The battlefield becomes a dialogue of cosmic intent, imagination versus judgment. And in the end, Franklin's power, while grand, is inconsistent like the dream of a brilliant child. Jean's power, though equally vast, is stable, divine, and aligned with the cosmic order. She doesn't just fight Franklin, she helps him understand. And in that clarity, his storm fades, not with defeat, but with enlightenment. Winner, the white phoenix of the crown. Outro, the legacy of cosmic power. So, what does this battle really mean? Franklin Richards is a symbol of boundless creation, a reminder that potential, without maturity, is both beautiful and terrifying. The white phoenix, on the other hand, is what happens when power evolves, when chaos becomes clarity, and fire becomes light. In the Marvel Universe, power is never just about might. It is about intention, about how it is used and when. Franklin is what could be. Jean is what must be. Both are cosmic legends, but only one embodies the balance that true omnipotence demands. Thank you for watching this cosmic deep dive. If you enjoyed the journey, be sure to like, subscribe, and comment below. Who do you think would win in this multiversal battle? Franklin Richards or the white phoenix of the crown? This is what S on Hollywood, where fiction meets philosophy and heroes meet destiny. Until next time, stay curious and stay powerful.